Good morning. Good morning.
Everybody ready?
Yes.
Questions?
Coach Taggart mentioned that you guys are getting more aggressive, and that seems to be a lot of the success you've been experiencing lately. That's always been the goal, to be aggressive. What's allowed you guys, I guess, to be more aggressive lately?
What's allowed us to do it, just believing that we can do it, and our guys knowing their assignments and doing them aggressively and with confidence. So that's allowing us to do it, and our guys feel good about it, and we feel good about it as a staff. So that's what's allowing us to be able to do that.
Even on some of those pressures where guys aren't necessarily sacking the quarterback, it seemed like the back end held up their end of the bargain. Are you seeing improved play out of your secondary?
Yeah, you saw guys because it changes up some coverages for them as well. Not in the same stuff all the time, and when you can mix it up, obviously that confuses the quarterbacks a little bit. And again, a lot of our guys get pressure on the quarterback as well and get some errant throws. So it all works together.
Miami's quarterbacks, do you have to do anything differently on defense for each one, or are they kind of similar?
They are similar. I mean, there's some things I can't say. I can't share all that stuff, but they're similar in a lot of ways. They don't change up their offense. I can tell you that, not much. And they're good football players.
Hamsah ended up blitzing a ton and seemed like he was successful with it. I guess what allows him to be an impactful blitzer from the secondary?
So athletic, so versatile, man. Big, strong, fast, physical, and he's what you want as a football player, and he loves to do it. So that was good to see him having some success blitzing, and we'll see what we do with him this week.
How far has he come? Is it in the time you've been here, just a complete football player?
He's come a long ways. I mean, you can tell he was raw in his football knowledge and things like that, just because he hadn't played a whole lot, and he's still ready to be shaped and molded. He has a real bright future ahead of him, and really proud of him how he works at it, even off the field. He wants to be good. He wants to be good, and he's always trying to soak up all the knowledge that you can give him.
What kind of weapon is DJ Dallas for them?
He's a really good weapon. I mean, he's a good running back. He's a good player, man. He does a great job of seeing the holes, making the cuts, and things like that. Good football player.
Brennan Gant coming off the edge, he's been in that position for a few weeks now. How have you seen him adapt to that?
He's adapted very well. Brennan's a very aggressive young man, trying to go after people. Got to get him to be able to say, okay, I can't knock everybody out. I got to make tackles sometimes, just space tackles, and just get the guy on the ground. So, that's what we're working with him. But really proud of him and his progression so far this season.
You guys kind of had some highs and lows in terms of the guys breaking down when they get to the quarterback, and it seemed like this was a game where missed some opportunities because guys were coming in hot. Did you feel like it seemed like it had been getting better? Did you feel like this was a setback? And I mean, you had 7 sacks, but it seemed like you could have a lot more.
Right. It's something that we continually try to work on and stress, and not just talk about, but actually try to work drills and things like that to get them to do that, because we want to get the guy on the ground, bottom line, and that's the goal. And so we'll continue to work at that and continue to get better at it.
With Hamsah's film study, has that been something that's helped him? I imagine younger players don't always grasp that.
All of it, the film study, on the board work, just talking about different things, not only where he belongs and where he fits, but where the entire defense fits, understanding the entire puzzle. And that's where his game has gone to another level, I think. Just understanding everybody's fits and where they need to be, not only himself. And he continues to work at it each and every day.
Experiencing it for the first time last year, what are your thoughts on the Florida State-Miami rivalry? Was it anything similar to what Michigan State and Michigan was like?
Oh yeah, any rivalry, man. Those man, you got some great stories behind those, and obviously this is one of the most historical rivalries that you ever been a part of, and I'm glad to be a part of it, and look forward to another chapter in it on Saturday.
Nose guard is in a position that gets a lot of attention usually, but how good has Robert Cooper been for you guys?
He's been good, man. He's really come on the last couple of weeks. As big as he is, and he really cut his weight down this off season and this past off season, and is really doing what he should do to centers when he's lined up over top of them. Dominating them, changing the line of scrimmage in our favor.
Coach Taggart mentioned on Monday, I think it might have been on his coach's show, that he thought the communication in the secondary was better than it's been. Have you seen that coming, and how dramatically different is it?
Have seen it coming. We've gotten off the field in certain practice situations and let them just talk. Sometimes as coaches, you want to see everybody successful, and you're talking so much that you're not really knowing what the kids know or what the players know, I should say. And so we've kind of backed away. Let's see what they know. Let them communicate. And I always tell the guys, a loud defense is a great defense. Loud with our mouths and loud with our pads. And so they're starting to do that. They bought into it, and hopefully we continue to get better and better at it. And they don't need us out there just always saying do this and do that.
How much of Emmett's improved play is him being just healthy, and how much of it is just him just growing as a football player?
Both. He's a very sharp young man. Being healthy obviously helps, and he understands the game. He's a smart football player. He has great questions. He understands where he fits and everybody else fits, and he's a good communicator. And if he doesn't understand something, he doesn't mind speaking up and saying, what do you mean by that, so he can get it right. So I'm really proud of him, and we just got to keep it going,
You don't have to prepare for it, I guess, luckily, Cam Akers. But what is, I mean, it's something that defensive corners have adapted to over the years because of the Wildcat. But, I mean, is just him being able to throw a ball, I mean, I guess how much of a luxury is it for you guys as a team to know that?
It's a great luxury, man. He's a really good football player and having a really good year. I love to watch him run when I can look up and watch him run because he's doing a great job. Strong, and he's quick, physical. Has great endurance, really good football player.
How tough is it to make in-game adjustments for something like that when you see a team throw something completely different like that at you?
It can be tough, but if you know some of these guys' backgrounds, you know, hey, this guy played quarterback in high school, this, that, and other, then you're prepared for it somewhat. And so you definitely should have a plan for it, and most people do, and to see if it's good enough to work.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.